Lesson 8.1 Video 1 Translations and Reflections. So let's begin with some basics. An image is a figure after transformation. Now let's clarify something. A transformation can be any type of change, making it bigger, smaller, sliding it, rotating it, very general. A pre-image is the figure before the transformation. Now notation is very important with translations and reflections. So if we're talking about pre-image, and then talking about the image, so image is always what it becomes. A pre-image goes by the original letters. Let's say we're talking about anything, A, B, C, ... could be a triangle, square, and so on. But an image would use a little tick mark above it, and this is described as A prime. So whenever you have that tick mark, we'll describe that as prime. And sometimes you do more than one transformation, which means you would say that you would slide it and then rotate it, or you do more than one thing to it, which would give you a double prime notation. Just showing that after the first movement you have A prime, after the second movement you would have a double prime. Line of symmetry comes up quite a bit when we talk about transformations, especially in this unit. And by definition we know that a transformation is a line which cuts a figure Now it's not just cutting a figure in half. That would not be a line of symmetry. But just like with parabolas, it is a line of symmetry, or a line which cuts a figure into mirror halves. We say mirror halves because each side of the line of symmetry would reflect the other side, so they're exactly the same. So you would notice that in the first one here, this line does cut it in half, but it cuts in half in such a way that it reflects one side to the other. Again, not just cutting it in half. So this one, line of symmetry, would be that one. Sometimes you have more than one. Here's a vertical line of symmetry and a horizontal line of symmetry. And here you have an equilateral triangle where you have more than two even. Again, key point being you create mirror halves. And this ends Lesson 8.1, Video 1.